Mr. Mooney.
The TCSA needs a leader who is positive, has vision, is proactive, and is open and more than willing to engage in meaningful and active communication. This includes all student groups, cabinets, levy groups, businesses, and organizations within the wider Peterborough community and the Trent administration. Over the past few years, Trent students have faced the loss of Peter Robinson College, seen decreased student space, and next year, Trent will no longer have incoming students at Trail College. Something is obviously not working. Despite the protests, the petitions, the rallies, the sit-ins, something is obviously not working. The TCSA cannot have leadership that continues the same old efforts that have clearly failed students. The TCSA Board of Directors cannot be an island isolated from all those who do not share an identical philosophy or ideology. We need someone who can reach out to all students, someone who is more than willing to listen to the diverse opinions, concerns, needs, and ideas of the Trent population. We need someone who is respected by students, faculty, staff, and administration. Diversity is not just a catchphrase with Team Phoenix. We have an array of experience, of ideas, of vision, and of opinions. We need a board of directors that does not move as one, but will push and challenge each other, allowing the debate and allowing room for disagreement. We have students who will be entering their second, third, fourth, and fifth year. And in September, we look forward to welcoming first-year commissioners to the board. I back up this claim for diversity by being the only presidential candidate in TCSA history to lead a full team, including mature students commissioners and Indigenous students commissioners. Some of the diversity we have: Sacco is completing his term as LEC president. Joseph is a Canadian Lebanese student who grew up in a country that is home to more than 18 religions, allowing him to fully develop an understanding and respect of different religious beliefs, to name a few. We don't always agree, we argue, we debate, but at the end of the day we respect each other, we believe in one another, we support one another, we work together as a team even when we disagree. There are some policies that we want to pursue together as a full board. The creation, for example, of an athletics commissioner to help ensure representation of our amazing student athletes, to help promote healthy and active lifestyles among student population, and to recognize our athletes when they are achieving excellence at meets, games, and competitions. We need to work to increase the representation of colleges on cabinets by including presidents as voting members. The question you have to ask yourself is, do you want more of the same? More failure, more loss, more apathy, and more disillusionment? Or do you want hopeful change? Change that sees all students working together to create a university that they can be proud of, and which they will encourage their friends and siblings to attend, and for the rest of their lives can claim that they voted for change in the 2008 TCSA General Election. Thank you.
Gray sweater.
Gray sweater. Thank you. Okay, so it was a woman, so I need to get a man. And you look like you're the only one with this. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I'd like to hear your alternative idea to how you're going to connect student groups and the TCSA and college cabinets, because I think it's a great idea. I just want to hear what your alternative might be to student assembly, because I think this year more than ever we've demonstrated how important student groups are, especially unfunded student groups. So I want to know how you plan. Like, it's great rhetoric, but I want to know what the plan is.
Okay, plan to just be more specific.
I want to know how you physically plan to unite student groups, college cabinets, the TCSA, not just through giving college cabinets a vote. I want to know.
Simple. The TCSA should already be doing that.
That's not.
No.
Let Liam finish his answer, please.
And but the notion of a students' assembly, if you were to ask me, for example, we're bringing student. I think it's a valid notion, but I think when we're asking all students groups to come around the table, I'm not sure of the inherent political desires of per se the Trent Equestrian Club or some of the other groups we have on campus. I mean, when we're talking about political discussion, I think we need to be more focused and more precise in the way we direct our comments and the way in which we engage with students.
Sorry, Liam. Thank you for finishing. Okay. Do I have any new speakers? I need a speaker. Okay, we'll go with one. I'm sorry. What? Okay, go ahead.
Recently at McMaster University, University, their version of the non-academic misconduct was called upon by students who were trying to shut down Palestinian solidarity work on campus. This led to the ban of the words Israeli apartheid. If a similar situation were to happen at Trent, what would you do to protect the rights of students to organize on campus and freedom of speech?
Absolutely. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to answer that question. Well, as a spokesperson of the TCSA and the Board of Directors, the response in that situation would, you definitely would obviously have a grassroots movement, and you would fight back. Why would you have another response to that? Students need to be engaged, need to be critical, and if we're just lying down, then there's a problem. But obviously, as the TCSA president, I'd be fully engaged in bringing students around to fight such a decision, because you know what, that would be deplorable and disgusting.